Well, Dunedin is back in full summer tourism mode as cruise ship passengers flood the city, it seems, on most days. Quite hard to say. The tourism industry is an important part of Dunedin's economy, and Tourism Dunedin Chief Executive Hamish Saxton is here for a look back on the year. Good evening, Hamish.
Good evening.
How is the industry faring in Dunedin?
I'm pleased to say that things are looking really positive at the moment. Many of the businesses involved in the visitor economy that we've talked to have talked about solid forward bookings. They've talked about good visitor numbers. So they're talking very positively about the season to come and beyond. Also, those wholesale travel companies that we speak to offshore and throughout New Zealand are also saying that their forward bookings, advanced bookings and interest in New Zealand and Dunedin is looking really good.
What's one of the good news stories from the past year?
Well, we had quite a selection of them, but I think that for us, actually, the reopening of the Dunedin Centre and Town Hall was a big one. You know, Dunedin is now the South Island's premier destination for business events, for meetings, for conferences and conventions. Obviously, Christchurch is currently unable to hold anything of any great degree. Queenstown also has its limitations, and that's why both of those regions are now currently talking about developing new conference facilities, but that won't happen until 2017 or even 2020. So this is really Dunedin's time now for the hosting of conferences and conventions. Other things, of course, include the reopening of Toitu, and we had such significant events during the year: Ride the Rhythm, ID, Festival of the Arts, Fringe Festival, Winter Festival, the list goes on. So all of those things have been really great news for the visitor economy throughout the year.
Who struggled?
I would say that some of the smaller businesses may have struggled. You know, tourism and the visitor economy isn't an easy business to be in. There are a number of costs involved, and some businesses have potentially struggled with the changing markets. Those who've perhaps been more reliant on the traditional UK markets will have struggled. Those who haven't got on board with the emerging Chinese markets, and those who perhaps struggled from a marketing perspective. But I would say that a lot of those were potentially smaller businesses as opposed to larger businesses who just continue rolling with the change of markets and new developments such as the conference and conventions.
How are things going with the new Chinese market?
Well, we've been very pleased to report that we're seeing anecdotally increases from independent travellers coming through Dunedin in cars and motorhomes. We've been busy training our operators to deliver a far greater experience to our Chinese visitors, to develop a far greater understanding of what their needs may be. And we've been busy making sure that we've been creating Chinese-specific videos, a Chinese-specific website, and making sure that we're also busy in Chinese-related social media. So we're being really proactive in that area. The sister city relationship with Shanghai is also fantastic for us.
How important is that proposed hotel in all of this?
A proposed hotel for Dunedin is still a great desire for the visitor economy, not just us based here in Dunedin, but those of the businesses that we work with throughout the world who are looking for five-star accommodation, those who are looking for international renowned brands. So certainly we welcome hotel development news as it comes.
Tourism Dunedin Chief Executive Hamish Saxton, thanks very much for your time. Merry Christmas.
And to you, thank you.